Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Igama umsankosi Mkhize ukhabazela ucaba ehlandla uMumbungu nezo khanya emsesweni mavovu kubhela mina wasembo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The name of this segment that we're dealing with today is called Motivation with Msa, where we go around looking for individuals who have a beautiful story to tell, and we sit down with them and we hear their story so that we can get inspired. First of all, I have to say this video was supposed to be posted 3 weeks ago, and the reason why I pushed so hard through all the things that I have to do throughout the whole day to actually reach this video is because there's something special that is going on today with the individual. So today it is the 100th day of Dr. Phakeng or Prof Phakengs in office. So that's why I'm pushing so hard to release this video. I'm really sorry about the fact that it's been released right now. I was supposed to release 3 weeks ago. And I just don't have time, school and everything. I want to cry. But that's why the hair also looks like this. Just don't tell my mother. I'm going to sort it out as soon as everything. I mean, exams are ending in a month, so don't worry. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is part 2 of Prof Phakengs' interview, where she talks to us and tells us about how she almost didn't apply and why did she end up applying. And it ends with a very happy note to the whole story. But let's speak about you moving to UCT. Why did you decide to move to UCT?
I was looking for a new challenge. I had been DVC at UNISA for 5 years, so I was finishing my first term. And there was a possibility of having a second term. And before I went to UNISA, I was at VETS. I spent 12 years at VETS. And I thought, I don't want a second term at UNISA, because it's not a research-intensive university. The portfolio, I led research and innovation, and it was a new portfolio. I set it up, it was succeeding. We got an award for the most improved research performance, blah, blah. And I thought, if I stayed there, I will not grow. So I wanted to go to a research-intensive university. So it was really to say I want to challenge myself to work in a university where the research enterprise is huge, and then I get a new challenge, because I just felt if you don't get a new, certainly I know that if I don't get a challenge, I'll be more of a nuisance to them than anything. So coming here, it was really for that, to diversify my experience.
So now you come to UCT holding a high position, which you also held at UNISA, and then the emails happened. I would have not asked them. I was going to ask them anyway. So the emails happened. And can you speak about how did you feel, especially because now it's a new place. You speak about now having to prove yourself for this position. You probably still thinking, I need to end my position, the one you had as a TVC. How did you take it, the whole email scandal?
Oh God, firstly, it was totally unexpected. Because it's not as if, sometimes you make people upset in a meeting and they retaliate. But it wasn't. Everything was moving fine. My meetings are efficient, I'm getting along with people. There was no signs at all. We go to a meeting, and just as I'm getting out of a meeting, Max says, can I work with you? And he says, there are emails circulating. Did you see the email? I'm like, what? And then he says, there's qualifications, blah, blah. What? It was completely, it took me completely by surprise, because frankly speaking, I can be accused of many things, but not qualifications that need to be investigated.
For me, especially about this one, for me, I was like, I got hold of everything about her by pressing a button on the internet. Exactly. It just, what I was saying is, for me, it was mind-boggling that someone could go as far as 40 people if they cannot research on our internet, which is
very easy. Google answers everything.
But how did that affect your VC application?
Well, I decided, at that time I thought the reason why that's coming out is because people know that I qualify on paper, and they don't want me to apply. And I thought, if anyone has got opportunities in this country, it's me. So I thought I don't need to be VC of UCT. And I don't need to be VC now. And I thought, if people do this and I apply, then it's going to be a humiliating process, and they won't appoint me. And then, if they don't appoint you, then the person who's appointed will have to deal with you being around and all of that. And I'm going to have to feel like I have to go or something. And I thought, I'm not ready to go, so don't apply. Just Just check.
And then what changed your mind?
Well, I mean, I chose they advertised the first time. The thing was on the and I actually told Max and the executive team. I told them I won't apply. You know, and when the post got advertised, I think some people probably who are outside the executive team, because the executive team, I told them when this thing started that I won't apply, were surprised that I didn't apply. And so I started getting emails, people started asking me on corridors, why did you apply? But I just didn't do anything. They advertised the second time, and I didn't do anything. And I thought, well, and then, you know, people were getting nominated all over the show, other people who are vice-chancellors, and some of them who are my friends, they were sending me WhatsApps and saying, but why don't you apply? And people thought it was a setup. Some people who are outside, who were approached, thought it was a setup, that the university, people who were nominating them were setting them up to compete with me, and they didn't want to compete with me.
Oh, okay.
It was like, you just want it to be competitive, but you have your person.
You know
who you want. So until one, I mean, people were writing, some people were writing motivation, because when you nominate, you write motivation send. So this one professor didn't write the motivation. He set up a meeting with me. He said, I would like to come and see you. When he came here, he said with me, and he said, well, you know, I've come to talk to you about this. It's a very serious professor. I'm like, what? He said, no, we want you to apply. And he told me why. And it was quite a long meeting, maybe 1 hour or two. Because in which I gave him all the reasons why I should do it. I'm gonna be humiliated, whatever. And he said, no, but there's no one who can do this. We need you
to do it.
Yeah. So I think it was it was them that convinced me.
Because one of the things, especially about this channel, that made me start, especially the segment, was more of all the trouble that we know about the mental issues that go on campus and all these things, and knowing that you were going through that, and even your personal life at that time, and to see you stand up the way you stood up when you were presenting. For me, it was really like something to say, Tena. You just stood up so courageously and so boldly and stated what you wanted and what you were going for. And for someone who understood what you are going through, they'll ask themselves how did you wake up in the morning?
Here's the thing. I mean, throughout the recruitment process, I'm sure you know that we had a bereavement at home. I mean, it was hectic. And I applied. I got the. So as you submit your application, even if they nominate you, I got the letter that told me I'm shortlisted 3 days before the funeral, and it was like in 7 days I have to present. And I went into the process saying to myself, I don't have to get the job. I mean, what a liberating feeling. You have no idea. If you get into a process like that and you say, I don't have to get this job, because I was convinced they will not hire me. They do not want me. There are people who want me, but the main people here don't want me. So I thought, I'm going to do justice to myself. So I presented, I thought, there's no apology. I'm not begging anyone. This is it. If you're going to take me, this is it. If you don't like it, tough. And I've never gone into a recruitment process in that way, where I thought, I don't have to get this job. I'm going to do this authentically and sincerely, not because I want them to hire me, but because I want them to know who I am. And if they don't like it, they don't have to have it. And even when I went into the interview, I mean, you just see the recruitment process, by the way. There were kabats who were lobbying against me.
True.
Yeah, so, and I went in, and it was hard. It was a tough thing. I mean, I'm still dealing with family pain. I deactivated all my social media accounts because it's just too much, and I didn't take leave. I was having to catch up with work because I've been away for the funeral, for whatever. So there were a lot of things. So I'm in the office, and I thought I'm not cancelling any meeting or anything. So I go and do the presentation. From there, I rush out to the meeting. I went to do the interview. From there, I rushed out to the research office and I checked the meeting. You know, just
what drives you? Like, what is it? Because I know that you wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning. I saw your hashtags even today saying Vugani.
You know, adversity can be seen as a bad thing. You know, adversity. Sometimes people see adversity as bad, but it can be a greatest motivation. So when I come against adversity, I get even stronger because I know that I really have to get this. Or even if I don't get it, I've got to do it well for me. Even if I don't win this, I must be proud of myself. So it was in that. I mean, I have to tell you, I went to the interview. They called me for the second interview 7 days later. And as I was walking into Bremner, I failed. I slept. As I was walking to the interview, for the second interview, I fell with my hands and my phone cracked, my finger. I went into the room, I had bruises on my legs, I put ice on. I went to the interview room like that. Ice, and I sat there and they said they wanted, and I said, let's do it. I mean, what can I do? You know, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, you know. And the thing is that, I mean, I like saying that my life has been a struggle. You know, it's been a struggle from day one. I was bloody born in a sack, man. In a placenta. I had to fight my way out. Other children would just get out and they breathe. I was in a sack. And they had to cut the sack to get me out. I mean, really? So I mean, so these things don't, I mean, it's not that it's not hard and painful or whatever, but it's not, adversity should make you stronger.
Because with us, you know, we get sick and then you want to go to student loans and tell them, those guys can please have a letter so that I don't go to my tax. You know, but can you speak about this?
Isn't that cute though? Okay, let me tell you about that.
Oh, I was about to say, Tena.
It's cute, right? But it's not as, I mean, the face doesn't look so cute, but that's such a cute.
This is puppy. Look at the time. Like I'm not even cool in my current stage in my life. And
but let me tell you how that came about. I saw on my diary, my PA told me that Destiny's going to do an interview. Destiny has done an interview with me before, Powerhouse, I don't know, 2015 or something. But I didn't notice that they want the cover. And then she said to me, I didn't know. Then she said to me, they want your sizes. And you know, I don't know if you know Julia, she said, they want your sizes. But I don't think they can do better than you. Maybe I should tell them not to take your sizes. And I said to them, no, just leave them. They'll think you're rude. Just give them the sizes, you know. So I gave it, she said, they can do that, but I don't think they'll do better than you. So they went, so they came here with wardrobe of very beautiful, expensive clothes from Lebanon. I mean, they had done their work, you know. So I go to the interview. I realize when I go to the interview, I mean, I get here at 4:30 and I've got a lot of work to do. I have to meet this woman at 7. I check, I'm like, damn, why didn't she just come to my office? Why didn't we have to go for breakfast there? We go there at some hotel, we meet, and she does the interview, and then she says, let's go to the studio for the shoot. I'm like, oh, we're doing the shoot? Okay. We go. I get there, it's like the whole interaction thing. Makeup. What do they remove my makeup? I mean, I should have just woken up without makeup. I had put on my own makeup, right? So they do my makeup. They do the makeup and then they take out the clothes. So the first outfit they take, this woman on skin, I'm like, I don't wear that.
Not me.
That's not me. So she says, no, but just put it on. So I put on the pants. There was a tag in the shirt. I'm like, no, it's not working. She brings another one. Like, no, but this one is not working. That she brings the third one. I'm like, they're nice. And they're expensive. You can see. I mean, I'm like, but they're not me. I will never be seen dead in this dress. And she, you know, now the student is frustrated. Like, what? But this is how I was dressed to come to work.
So this was your outfit?
Yeah, to work. Come on, I come to work like that. I've come to work like that.
So she drifts us like for real.
No. This sauce. bought it from a UCT student.
Oh, I read from
this tie. I bought it from Tebogo. Tebogo just completed. She's at Alan Gray. She's working at Alan Gray now. She's got her own khaba, whatever, bespoken or something. I got this tie from her. I got it from her. I've got a few ties from her. This is one of them. This shirt was done by one of the young people in Pretoria who does clothes for me, and the pants. I mean, So these were done by young black people. These clothes. These clothes didn't cost even 1,000 rand altogether.
How about the combo?
Yeah, you got to pull stuff off. You see, it's not about the money.
It's not about
how much it cost. Luminance had brought expensive clothes, and they did dress. The dress that worked is the one.
This is the one inside. Okay.
Yeah, and it was sort of. I said to them, yeah, this one I can wear, but I'll never buy. It's beautiful, but it's not me. But I'll wear it, and we took pictures in it, and then they said, oh, okay, let's take a picture in your own outfit, and then we took that.
And then this becomes
I didn't know which one they were going to choose for the cover. Yeah, but and the one inside, the people who know art, they say that dress, the art on there was done by a famous artist. So it's very expensive. It's an expensive dress, right? But it's not really me. It's not me. It's amazing. It's a beautiful.
It's a beautiful dress.
Yeah.
Well, I'll like honestly, I don't know when this comes up, but if you're a UCT student, you should buy this and actually read, because I think the things that are written here are things that each and every UCT student should know.
Really?
I personally, I believe that each and every
reading.
I prescribe. In fact, before you graduate, you need to answer a few questions from this. Prof, in conclusion, one of the main ideas for this show is to actually like and inspire. So I'll ask you to look at the camera there and just say a few words to, there's 26,000 of us that are celebrating your appointment and what you're doing for us, and like just to inspire, especially because the results have just come out. A lot of students are going through different things, finance, education, academics, and all that. So as the CIC of this boat.
CIC of the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
What words would you have for us?
Okay. I'm going to say anything that happens to us happens for a reason, good or bad. You've got to make the most of it. And sometimes when you go through bad things, you actually think it's the end. Nothing's going to get better from there. But if you go through it with courage, enthusiasm, and optimism, a few years later you look back and you'll see why you had to go through that. Because sometimes it's a setup. Sometimes it's a setup for you to go higher. And you just will never know unless you take it on. So don't give up. Don't give in. Don't back off. If things get tough, just face it and go for it, because that's the moment which you should grab and run with, because much later you'll thank yourself. Well, and anyway, life is not supposed to be easy. Success is not supposed to be easy. If it were easy, anyone would do it. That's why you're here. It's not supposed to be. So when it's tough, go for it. And that's why you're in it. It's because you can do it.
Prof, first of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I nominate myself as the first son at UCT. I'm not even asking you, when is the housewarming?
I think people are busy nominating themselves for a housewarming.
No.
I don't even want to move to Glenara. I feel like it's going to be a township.
No.
You guys are going to turn the university house into a township.
I'm organizing the housewarming.
You are?
As part of the family. I mean.
Also, we should just send it over to you.
Yeah, it can't be organized by someone who's not part of the family.
No, but the Boko is the firstborn. I'm sorry.
Okay. He's the firstborn, of course. I mean, I'm the first one at university.
Okay. Yeah, no, she's the first one at university.
Okay, no, then
she's a daughter. You have to organize with her. There's
okay,
no way.
Then I minus myself. I'm one step behind now.
No, and I have to humble you, Musa. Here's the thing. I've been there for 2 years. When I was a man, where have you been?
I've been praying. I've been praying.
Well, whilst you were praying, who did you think brings me flowers? would you think is cooking for me? And where do you think they should go now that you want to occupy their space?
I'm not. That's why I minus myself.
You were waiting for status, I call it. You? You?
But I mean, it's just that thing. And I've been praying for you, and I stay in a catering area, so I couldn't cook for you. And that dining hall food, I'm also nominating myself as your snitch. You see, as soon as the strike starts, I'll be here to update you. Okay, tomorrow they're coming to you at 10. Be ready.
So you won't stop them. You'll just say they're coming for you. Be ready.
The thing is,
here's the script.
I'll be the bridge between the students and you. I'm doing a job that is very that is huge. Okay. Before I go, because I know your students are here.
Yeah.
As the CIC, I usually ask all my guests to ask the viewers to subscribe to the YouTube channel, to follow me on Twitter @Mamokgethi_Sa, and follow me on Instagram, and to follow me on Twitter as she has done, because she follows.
No, but I can write on Twitter. We can take a selfie. I'll write on Twitter that they should follow you. Like you are hot. You know. If I take a selfie with you and update with you,
where's the phone?
We don't even have to do that. You don't even have to do that. You're just gonna have days like girls.
All the way.
All the way. And then there'll be guys, there'll be all sorts of things. People will follow you.
Yeah. Let's take the picture, and so because I
also want this picture now.
I was here for the following actually. The interview really was just to get her to say, please follow me, guys. So let's take the picture.
Let's take the picture.
Yeah.
First lipstick.
Oh, okay. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I've had a great time with Professor Phakeng. She's a phenomenal human being, as you've seen yourself. I have run out of words. We've run out of time. The students waiting outside for their chance. And as you've heard, I'm the firstborn of UCT. So guys, if you need anything, come speak to me. I'm going to sort it out. We haven't organized when is the housewarming, but we're going to organize it soon. So guys, please follow me on Twitter @Mkiz_Msa, on Instagram @MsamKiz, and do not forget to subscribe for more interviews with Dr. Phakeng. I hope you guys really enjoyed that video, because I definitely did enjoy it myself. Just to explain this, Prof Phakeng, I did reach out to you. I sent you an email last year, but cause I wasn't famous myself, you ignored it. I don't want to show you. I literally opened it right now. I sent you an email last year trying to get the interview, but you waited for me to be famous so that you can give me the interview. So it's not that, But other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I think I've said everything else about subscribing, and links in the description below, and pressing the bell and following me on my social media. I don't want to say any further. I said it on the video. But yeah, other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Do not forget to subscribe, press the bell, and follow me on all my social media platforms down below. I have everything. I have really great content planned for you guys, so stay tuned. Be awesome.